Howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here, and
me.
And the man is home today, of course. It is November 26, 2015. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Thanksgiving Day. Woohoo!
Thursday evening, about 6:42 p.m. We are late doing this today. And need to find out what temperature is. How many inches of snow do you think we got, honey?
Oh, maybe 5.
Not very many. Not very much. So far, this storm has not been much.
It's been a disappointment.
Not for us. I mean, it's like, really? Okay. Not really much at all. It is 11 degrees right now. Real feel temperature is 4. High is 13, and a low will be 2. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be nice, and then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, snow.
It works.
Not really. It acts like it was going to be such a bad storm and yada, yada, yada. At least in our area, it's not been much. Not anything to write home about.
They were, like Monday, the storm didn't really hit till Wednesday. But like Monday, they were already talking about closing I-25, I-80, 220.
I think they got excited for nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
I heard one forecast, and they made it sound like they're going to close every road in and out of Laramie.
Mm-hmm.
So,
can you give me another hat up there, honey?
Where?
On the desk.
Oh, come on, Nick, move.
And then, I don't know where my vape is. He's out in the kitchen.
I'll go find it.
We have Christmas stuff strung everywhere.
Oh, yes we do.
Yes. I'm going to switch hats for you guys. See? Yeah, hat hair. Woo! This is my hat. The other hat is actually my husband. Isn't that nice? I wore this when we went into town earlier, by the way. Last night, what did we do last night?
Watch movies.
We watched a couple movies. I didn't really watch them. It didn't really pique my interest. With San Andreas and the new Jurassic
World.
Jurassic World. What'd you think of Jurassic World?
It was okay.
Because it's been mixed reviews.
Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't the wham bam thank you ma'am that I expected.
I watched YouTube videos and then some HBO. The series called Getting On. It's about a senior citizen ward of all female. It's kind of like a nursing home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I can see why they canceled it.
Yeah.
But anyway, and I did some looming. I still got to put the fringe on the scarf, of course. But this is how it turned out. So I just got to put the fringe still on it. And then making the matching hat, kind of, I think.
I think that one's attached.
This one is growing. Holy moly. It is attached, actually. Anyway, this is the matching hat. So, working on that. Then I'm going to start on those slippers. And I'm making my adopted grandson, Kyle, making him a scarf and hat set. That's actually in Steven's son.
Steven.
I'll tell you about Steven and Ashley that they always call me Mom Number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's their son.
Okay.
Kyle. He just joined the Boy Scouts this year. He's having a good time with it.
Cool.
So,
well, you know what? When you send him that hat,
mm-hmm.
I'm not sure where that Boy Scout book I had was from the 70s.
Oh, yeah. If you find that, he would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would love that.
Yeah.
And what else? That's about all we did last night.
Mm-hmm. We went in. Did we go to the store yesterday? No. I didn't.
He stopped because we bought everything for Thanksgiving dinner, right? Making lasagna. And I don't make my lasagna with any ricotta cheese or anything. But we didn't buy any cheese. So he had to stop and get some cheese. Then we had to go back into town this morning And I wanted to do it this morning because I didn't want to fight the Black Friday crowds.
Oh, man.
Because his card from work that he had some money on, for some reason PayPal wasn't taking it, and I had got some stuff off of eBay, some more stuff to make some more incense and stuff. So I wanted to pay those people, of course, and I didn't want to make them wait and stuff. So we went into town, and I asked him to get me a couple skeins of yarn, and I needed some thread because I want to do some sewing. And right now I can't find any of my thread. I mean, I've had the great big cones of thread before. I know they're downstairs.
And somebody at the store snuck up on the cart and threw an energy drink in there.
And keep doing that. Why do they keep throwing in energy drinks in my husband's cart? I don't know who I need to write to.
But at least they throw sugar-free ones in there.
Well, yeah.
You know,
and it's only the kind you like.
Yeah, I don't know who did that.
But, yeah. So we ran in town and did that. And, then, I don't know, we just kind of been fiddle-farting around.
Well, then we had to go back.
Well, I wasn't going to tell him that.
Well, I had to go back because there was enough stuff it all would have easily fit in one bag. And so the checker handed me the one bag, and we got home and figured out we were missing half of our stuff.
And it gets, okay, if you ask them when you're checking out at Walmart or a lot of stores, if you have everything, they get kind of huffy about it. Like, well, of course.
Yeah.
How many times have you asked them, is that everything? And they're like, yes. Well, this checker, I mean, there were 3 orders in a row. She didn't care if she made sure you got all your stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and I love it. Okay, we got to rant about this. Okay, I'm going to tell you how it is. You ready? Okay.
They F you at the drive-thru.
They F you at the check stand. Okay, this is the second time this has happened to my husband at this Walmart. And if you call them and say, I think I left part of my purchases there, they won't even call that fucking check stand.
Potty mouth.
I don't care. To see if a bag was left containing X, Y, and Z. Well, we don't know. You just have to come up and get the stuff.
And it's a 20-mile round trip.
Yeah. It's like we don't live in Casper. So, you know, and so it's going to take him at least 45 minutes round trip. If that's the weather is good.
Oh, even if it's bad, it takes me 45 minutes.
But if I'm going to beat him. But anyway.
Yeah, I love the Jeep in the snow.
I know. He's playing in the snow.
Okay.
But let him have fun. Because they won't even check. They're too lazy to even effing check. To see if you left a bag. You know. It was still there. But they couldn't even have checked. I mean, if you call and they're like, oh yeah, let me go check, you know, or let me call it register or send somebody over and check. Oh yeah, it's here. We'll have it here in customer service and, you know, we'll even, you know, write your name on it or whatever. No. You know, let's be a royal pain in the ass. Way to go, Walmart, on your customer effing service. Anyway, so we've been getting out Christmas stuff. Ho, ho, ho. We have been. And we've been going through what we want, what we're giving to our daughter, you know, because since we're going to move and stuff, we're really scaling back only what we want, you know. And like I said, we don't decorate like we used to. But anyway, you know those lighted silhouette things that you can put in the window? You know, they're like a candle and, you know, wreaths and different stuff. Well, I have enough of those for every window along the front to hang on the inside. You know, they shine nicely outside. Got a ton of garland. Holy moly.
And a ton of ornaments.
No, I already gave Kim over half of the ornaments we used to have.
Holy smoke.
Yeah. Then she lost them.
How'd she lose them?
I don't know, in a move or something. Yeah. But anyway, so that's what we're doing, is scaling back stuff. Got a bunch of lights I'm giving her, outside lights. She can figure out what works, what doesn't.
Yeah.
Give the kids something to do. But husband is not feeling too good right now. He hasn't been feeling real hot today, but I told him when I got on a full dose of Victoza for the first 3-4 days, I didn't feel real hot either. I almost felt like I almost was coming down with the flu, kind of achy, just not feeling real good. Tummy kind of hurt, kind of, sort of, but not, you weren't sure, and that's how he's feeling. This is day 2 for him being on the full dose of Victoza, and also he has trouble with some sadness and seasonal depression too. So I hope he'll be okay.
I'll be okay.
I'm
a tough guy.
You have to be. You've been married to me for all these years.
Very good point.
Oh, okay. Remember what we wanted to talk about that we were talking about earlier in the car?
I do not. I was trying
about
to
my analogy about weddings and stuff.
Oh, about the people who spend so much money on a wedding and then the marriage only lasts 2 or 3 years.
Okay, now, y'all know that I think a little differently. Yeah. I always kind of view life a little differently than the rest of you people, because I'm still waiting for the mothership to come down and get me.
Like, that's a newsflash.
Woo! Anyway, my viewpoint is, because I don't see any point on these people spending all this money on these weddings, is this. That instead of doing that, you should be spending it and having a big celebration when a couple reaches like 25 years of marriage or 50 years of marriage. Because, you know how you have a graduation party? Somebody graduates from high school, they graduate from college. You don't have this big effing party when they start high school or when they start college. Well, then why are you having this big celebration when somebody just started a marriage? Why not just have a, good luck party, a small one, and then as they advance in years and they make it and they haven't killed each other or anything, you have bigger celebration.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Because really, it doesn't really make sense to me, and it doesn't make sense to me anyway. Why are you throwing a party for these other people when you're the ones getting married? Shouldn't they be throwing a party for you?
Yeah.
If we had lots of money, now we just had a small, this is my second marriage. My first marriage was a big fancy woohoo that I don't remember, and it really wasn't. It was a disaster of a marriage, if you even call it a marriage. This one, we paid for ourselves. It was a small wedding. We paid for ourselves. We did everything ourselves. It was a very, very nice, casual wedding. We loved it. I remember it very well. We still have fond memories and stuff. We're still married. Here in a month, or 2 months.
2 months.
We will have been together for 28 years. We've been married for 27. But why, if we had to do it over again and we had all kinds of money, I would still do it the way we did. Save your money and go on a very nice honeymoon. Because that's something that's just for the two of you.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
when I was running the liquor store, and this has probably been 12, 15 years ago, I had this lady come in. Her daughter was getting married, and this was back before housing prices really went up here in this area. And this lady rented a double ballroom at the Hilton, and she even rented a 1920s car to bring into the ballroom. And just in alcohol that she bought from me, she spent over $3,000. In fact, she bought a whole case of Dom Perignon at $120 a bottle. And but this entire wedding, she wanted her daughter to have a wedding to remember. This entire wedding, this lady spent $80,000. Which, she was very proud to tell everybody the fact that she spent $80,000 on this wedding, you know. And the kids were married less than 4 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like my first marriage lasted 5 years too long, and you know, and when you have other people dictating and planning and stuff, you don't really remember it.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, this lady got ticked off at me when I told her that maybe she should have spent a couple $1,000 on the wedding and bought him a house with the rest of the money. You know?
Yeah. I mean,
you know, because at that time she could have bought a really nice house for $80,000.
Yeah.
You know.
But.
And
okay.
Another thing too. This was another realization, epiphany, whatever you want to call it, a light shedding moment and this goes back to running the liquor store. And I know I've told you this before, but you know, I always thought these people were buying all this alcohol for the holidays so they could celebrate the holidays with their relatives.
No, like the commercials?
Yeah, no. The fact is they're buying all this alcohol so they can tolerate their relatives.
You know, that coffee mug don't have coffee in it.
No, it doesn't. So if they have a little buzz on, it's a lot easier to put up with you know, that bitch of an aunt or whomever, you know, because you got a buzz on, you don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
Okay, I'm done.
Are you really?
No.
Well, we're watching Jeff Dunham. Well, we were. Now we're just like
talking to you guys.
Yeah. We're gonna watch some more of Jeff Dunham, and we have Christmas stuff strung out everywhere.
Pretty much.
We're gonna condense it down and call it a night because Hubster's not feeling real perky, and to put the hanging lighted things in the window and stuff.
Do you have suction cups?
I need to find more of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to find some more of them. So I have to move some stuff around to get to my suction cups. I have this big dog right here next to me, all sprawled out like a big baby. He got to go for 2 R's today. I can't say the word, guys.
He'll get all sorts
he
of
went
excited.
for 2 RIDES's. You know, so he was happy. But I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I hope you didn't eat too much turkey. Oh, I gotta tell you guys one more of the funniest things. Honey, tell them what we saw when we were driving home. Which was funny.
The birds?
Yeah, the turkeys.
Yeah. We were driving through another one of the little suburbs of Casper Mills. And this section of Mills is... pretty close to the Platte River, and we're driving through this little part of Mills, and there's like 7 or 8 turkeys.
Yeah, big old turkeys
they're crossing the street, heading over these people's yard.
I told them to run.
Yeah. How ironic for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Day.
It was funny. Yeah. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a good Thanksgiving, and if you are doing Black Friday, be safe and don't let anybody trample you or steal anything from you. We're not doing Black Friday. I just never have done it. It's just not my thing. And Brad has to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, anyway, love you guys.
Gotta go sell Cadillacs.
And I think you're awesome. Or sell anything.
Yeah.
And I will talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.